to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Honest trailer for the Shawshank Redemption. This is, of course, the iconic film based on an iconic Stephen King story. Am I right?
I believe so. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm looking up the information here for it.
So to be perfectly honest, we've seen enough of this film to do a reaction to this. That's all we can say. We've seen enough of this film to do a reaction.
Yeah, this film pretty much had a lot of accolades. It was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, which was the most for a Stephen King film adaptation. So it was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, Best Sound Mixing, Best Original Score. It's like it didn't win any of the categories, but it was just like the most nominated for a Stephen King film. So
okay, so this is an interesting fact because Frank Darabont is best known for directing this film. He also directed the first season of Walking Dead. He's the reason like we're still getting Walking Dead season 50 million to this day.
Yeah. We'll wrap it
but
up
apparently Stephen King never cashed a royalty check for Shawshank.
Wow.
Frank Darabont's royalty check. Let me see what he did instead. It was a $5,000 royalty check.
Yeah.
Oh, years later though, years after Shawshank came out, the author got the check framed. King got the check framed and mailed it back to Darabont with a note inscribed, "In case you ever need bail money, love, Steve."
Love, Steve. Wow. Yeah, but it's like
yeah,
you said,
but it didn't win. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't win any Oscars.
It didn't win anything at the Oscars, but it won at the Golden Globes, pretty much, for
now
Morgan Freeman's performance and the best screenplay.
Now, pop culture references, of course. This is where everybody gets the Morgan Freeman narration jokes. This is where it started.
Yeah,
this is where it started, and then like it became a crux after March of the Penguins came out.
Yeah.
That documentary came out for March of the Penguins. So like this is where that started. All the jokes, all a really good Robot Chicken sketch where it was Joker as a guy from Shawshank. Their Family Guy did this one as well.
But of course we're getting the reason Honest Trailers is most likely doing this because I was kind of curious, but it didn't hit me. But we're getting close to Oscar season, and so far they haven't really released the nominees. We're waiting for those. Then we get our special going as well. But like I said, we're getting close to Oscar season, so I'm assuming that's why they're doing this film. It's one of the first ones, pretty much, for like Oscar season to have like trailers they want to go through.
Right. So
let's dive into this for the Honest trailers for the Shawshank Redemption. So here we go.
From the guy who made the first few episodes of The Walking Dead comes a film so quietly hopeful, deliberately paced, and unassuming, it totally bombed in theaters because everyone went to see Speed instead.
Yeah, because it came out at the same time.
Well, I mean, look, it's Speed.
What even is a Shawshank Redemption? Sounds like a Southern wrestler's finishing move.
And look at this. Oh my God. Come on.
The Shawshank Redemption.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Check out #1 on IMDb's top 250 films list, because the users on that site have barely seen 250 films between them.
Yeah,
nevertheless,
IMDb ratings suck.
That gave dudes everywhere permission to cry their eyes out, and lets every tough guy pretend they'd do time with the quiet dignity of Andy Dufresne, when in reality, they'd be the first fish to crack, then narc on red for a pack of cigs. Officer, that kindly old man tried to give me a rock hammer. I think he's gang affiliated. You gotta get me out of here. Travel back to a time when the prison system locked up innocent men for life, subjected them to physical and sexual abuse, and was more interested in profit than rehabilitation.
I need this new highway contract.
Wait, how's that different from now? Oh, right. Right. And
right.
Dork in Shawshank history. And we mean big. As Tim Robbins hides his NBA level height to make his ass look kickable, he'll spend his life sentence.
He's tall, motherfucker.
Listening to opera, doing taxes, and correcting people's grammar.
Don't read so good. You don't read so well.
That all help to cover for his escape plan, because no sane guard wants to do a deep search of the prison mathlete spanked in. Ew. return to a time when Morgan Freeman was old enough to play a grandfather, but young enough to date a granddaughter. In his thrilling performance as Red, an honest crook who loves two things, his best friend Andy, and narrating his thoughts to no one in particular.
I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged.
Yeah.
Their feathers are just too bright.
Wait, is he talking to me? Oh, cool, Red. Let his soothing baritone turn a terrible story full of rape and murder into a poignant story full of rape and murder.
Prison is no fairy tale world. He never said who did it, but we all knew.
That ends up feeling like a Greek tragedy told entirely through ASMR videos.
I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope the Pacific is as blue as it has been in my dreams. I hope.
You know, if you start scraping a hairbrush, I'm just gonna pass right out. Dive back into the septic tank for this classic saga of one film's quest to win an Oscar, only to lose out to Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's right. It went up against Forrest Gump.
Because Oscar-worthy dramas are like a box of chocolates. They sound good, but you've had your fill after 2 or 3. In this genuinely great film about never giving up on your shitty pipe dream.
This is a shitty pipe dreams.
Because sometimes shitty pipe dreams do come true.
Oh my god.
Starring #Defrain the Police.
Oh.
Not Freeman.
Morgan F.
Northern
Freeman.
Futilities. Hillbilly Felony. Put your hand on that wall. Arthur Gonzarelli. Brooks and Dunn.
Oh.
And after the COVID restrictions get lifted.
Exactly.
Prison Break.
Prison Break, yeah.
So, are we sure Andy didn't kill his wife? We know he was drunk outside her house with a loaded gun, 8 bullets, documented anger problems, 0 alibi, and he never shows any real sadness about her death. Are you the ultimate DC movie fan?
Interesting.
Come prove it while winning real money on the Fandom 5 Trivia Show. From Superman to Wonder Woman 1984, sign up to test your knowledge of live-action DC history. Achievement unlocked. Survive 2020. That's when things got knocked into 12th gear. You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. These boots are made for walking. Christopher Walking.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a really good film, but then it didn't win anything at the Oscars because Forrest Gump won everything, and didn't get any attention at box office because that was the same weekend Speed came out. Which, let's be honest, Speed's a really good film, but
it's like it dominated. It won at least a couple awards at the Golden Globes, but it's like when you got like the most nominations for a Stephen King film adaptation.
Yeah,
it's like it's like you should at least get one of them out of the 7. You know, it's like you should at least get one, but it's like you didn't get any. Just got nominated and that's it.
Yeah, it's so fucking hilarious, man. It's sad too, and he's right too. It's like, but the problem is a bunch of these Oscar films always come out, and sometimes there's so many, it gets to the point where it just comes a bit too much.
Yeah, it's like that's what I said. That's why I sat there and was like, oh damn, I forgot it went up against Forrest Gump, and that was like a massive hit. You know, that was
I heard, and I did hear about that, how they had to edit around the fact Tony Robbins' character, well, not Tony Robbins, sorry, his character, well, Dufresne's character, the actor playing Dufresne, Tim Robbins. Damn.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins' character, they had to work around the fact he was supposed to be a short dude, but he's a tall motherfucker.
He's a tall dude, so they had to work around it. So they had to use a certain camera angles to show that it's like he's tall, but it's like he's not like, oh my god, he's extremely tall. You know, so they had to kind of work around.
And of course, it's what I said. They brought up his Morgan Freeman soothing narration. So, because this is one of those films where it really started. I did love that line. Because he was just old enough to be your grandfather, but he was old enough to be your grandfather, but still young enough to date your granddaughter.
Yeah, it's like
your granddaughter. It's like
you know. Especially when they brought up the narration where he's like, wait, is he talking to me or who is he talking to? You know, it's like
yeah, honestly, it's a very well done. It's a very well done film.
Oh, it's a beautiful film.
Highly recommend checking it out if you can. But yeah, so other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking like this or honest trailers in general, hit that subscribe button down below. hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well. Most importantly, God damn, I'm doing your bit. Go on.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on, Honest Trailer's reaction to to Shawshank Redemption. Do you think it's like you agree with everything they say, you disagree, or there's more to it that you think they should add to it? If you love the film, what really attached you to the film? Why do you love it? Is it because of the story, the actors they got, or just the overall theme surrounding it? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very shitty pipe dream filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.